Hello children, I had given a few questions from chapter 3 Deep Water. So in this video I will discuss the answers of the given question. Question number 1. How did the incident at the YMCA pool affect Douglas? And the answer is, Douglas was a young boy of about 10 or 11 years when he began swimming lessons at YMCA pool. One day while waiting for the others, a big brusher of a boy picked him up and threw him into the deep end of the pool where he nearly drowned. This incident developed a deep fear of water in Douglas, one that continued even when he became an adult. Now, question number 2. When Douglas realized he was sinking, how did he plan to save himself, or what did Douglas feel and do when he was pushed into the swimming pool? And the answer is, Douglas was frightened when he realized that he was sinking, but not frightened out of his wits. Wits means wisdom, intelligence. While going under, he planned that when his feet touched the bottom of straits, he would make a big jump, reach the surface, lie flat, and then paddle to the safely of the edge of the pool. Next, question number 3. How did the instructor turn Douglas into a swimmer, or how did the instructor make Douglas a good swimmer? And the answer is, to teach Douglas how to swim, the instructor first tied a rope around Douglas' belt. This rope went through a pulley on an overhead cable, the end of which was held by the instructor. He then made Douglas swim back and forth across the pool every day. Later, he taught him how to exhale underwater and inhale with his nose raised and kick his legs. At first, Douglas was stiff, but later he became more relaxed and comfortable. Thus, bit by bit, the instructor turned Douglas into a good swimmer. Next, question number 4. How did Douglas remove his residual doubts about his fear of water? And the answer is, to remove his residual doubts about his fear of water, Douglas went up the Teton to Conrad Meadows, up to Conrad Creek Trail to Mead Glacier, and camped by the side of Warm Lake. The next morning, he dived into the lake and swam across to the other side and back, just like Doc Corpon. He then shouted with joy as he had been unafraid and had conquered his terror. Next, question number 5. Why did Douglas fail to come to the surface of the pool as he hoped to? And the answer is, while going underwater, Douglas had planned that as soon as his feet touched the bottom of the pool, he would make a big jump and then quickly come to the surface. He thought he would come up the surface like a cork, lie flat on it, strike out with his arms, thrash with his legs, and then paddle to the edge of the pool where he would be safe. However, this strategy didn't work as he wasn't able to reach the surface of the water as quickly as he had hoped. Moreover, he was tired, his lungs were ready to burst, and he felt suffocated. Now, 2 long answer type questions. Question number 1. How did Douglas develop an aversion to water, or all we have to fear is fear itself? Describe Douglas' experiences which led to the making of this statement. And the answer is, Douglas' aversion to water began when he was about 3 or 4 years old and had gone to a beach in California with his father. They had both been standing in the surface when the waves knocked Douglas down. He was buried in water and could not breathe. The strong waves at the beach created a feeling of absolute terror in his heart. Then, when Douglas was around 10 or 11 years old, he decided to learn how to swim at the YMCA pool. However, a big bully picked him up and threw him into the deep end of the pool, where he nearly drowned. After he was rescued, he returned home shaking and trembling and overpowered a feeling of horror. He cried himself to sleep that night and never went back to the pool. From then on, he stayed away from the water whenever he could, as he was always paralyzed with a feeling of ice terror in his heart whenever he went near water. Next, question number 2. Fear is something that we must learn to overcome if we want to succeed in life. How did Douglas get over his fear of water? Or a phobia can be defeated by the very reason it was caused by. How did William Douglas triumph over his fear of water? And the answer is, due to 2 childhood incidents, William Douglas could not go near the water nor swim. He felt terrified and paralyzed every time he thought of even going near water or swimming. He was, however, determined to get over this dread and decided to learn how to swim. He had an instructor who taught him first in pieces, and then when he was more relaxed, he put the pieces together into a hole. After the instructors left, Douglas wanted to test himself to see if his fear turned when he was alone in the water. In the pool, a small bit of fear did surface, but he laughed and it went away. Then he went up to Lake Wentworth, where he looked into the bottomless water and felt a small sensation of terror again. But he controlled himself by rebuking fear. Finally, when he swam across to the other shore and back at Warm Lake, he realized that he was free from his fear. So children, these were answers of the given question. Next we shall discuss in next video. Thank you.